Excusez-moi. I'm worried that this is going to turn out more complex than I think. Of course, this is more complex than I think it should be. No, it's still not very helpful, I think. No. 2. Sure. Yeah. This might be a problem, I don't know. Yeah, well. Let's try what happens if I don't do that. Add. Yeah, it's add, I think, yeah. Still have to get epsilon D. Yeah. Yeah, this is not going to work, I think. Oh well, if I add one, why not add the other one? What is it talking about? Did not mask first? Nope. What is this? Oh, the fucking thing is called main. Arg. I still refuse to work with it. Git branch help. Is M. Move. Looks difficult. You need a token and stuff. Come on. There is already. Okay. No, I forgot. That was branch. Then I guess just set upstream. No, master. Origin master, GitHub master. Uh-oh. Okay. So, drag set upstream 2. No, that should work. No, this should work fine. Huh? Yeah, I need utils as well, I guess. It also adds the utils. No, yeah. Good. And next, then I should probably push that to. Oh, that was one of the reasons I didn't want to do that, because a license, I put a license at the MIT license. Nah, yeah, I don't care about this. So I might as well make utils and everything here. Those three at the very least. MIT too. Someone email me and I'll do it probably. No, nobody's gonna email anyway. So. Yeah, Heiko Tao and Saiful. I wrote something as in the description that might be relevant now. Did I call it NOAA container now? Yeah, no, NOAA is suddenly up front. Suppose you can ask for a string view into a NOAA where, in the case of a leaf NOAA, that is not inside an insert. Okay, I already have view. Yeah, I think I called here in the description the view position, but nah, whatever. We need an iterator that is able to iterate over the characters while keeping track of the current NOAA tree. And that means that I need to have already the NOAA tree defined. I'm thinking now if I want to allocate NOAs on the heap, they have to kind of dynamically, yeah, they are totally dynamic. You don't know in advance where they are, so I could make, of course, some STL thing, that container that you just add NOAs to, but that won't really work, I guess, because we want very likely different types, so we have to have, say, a vector with NOAA base class pointers, and then the whole thing is just not stored in an STL container. So it must be on the heap. Let's use unique pointers or shared pointers. What shall we do? I don't really see any reason why I would want to make a copy, to be honest. And even if I want to make a copy, then I can probably just, I'll probably know which one has the longest lifetime anyway. So we can use a normal pointer for the one with the shorter lifetime. I'm going to go for a standard unique pointer for now. So we have a base class, like the base class is then the NOAA class. And we're going to have unique pointers that point to that. So this thing needs a public. Needs a virtual destructor. And then it's probably the easiest thing is to use a create. Which I might as well put also in here. Using a template. Let's say type name. I'm going to use a concept. Concept NOAA. T. No, there should be universal references. I never know where those dots go, so maybe I should look it up. It's an existing, before I make a fool of myself. I already did it probably, but surely we have a create here which also contains an args. What? Oh, here. That's not my code, but that's how it is done. Args, I did it correctly apparently. Beats me again. Let's gamble something. Yeah, that must be in the neighborhood of the thing too. If you use this, and there's gonna be a standard forward. Where is my standard forward? I don't see it. Forward. There. So no, it has to be like that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Because you need... This must be a comma separated argument. So the dot 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 should be outside of that. I think this whole interface is not very intuitive. There's the dot 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 stuff that I made up. Where is dot standard 4 defined? I have no clue again. Utility. I know that one for standard unique pointer. No, I need to make my concept. Hopefully you can do that with just a for declaration. Concept, it's probably a template. Type name T. I also forget this like every time. This time we are looking for something that begins with concept. I think that might be looking. It is also not my code, is it? No, it actually might. It might be. You can just use standard trait stuff. Yeah, I think I need one that says convertible or something. Do we have that here? Grep convert something. Yeah, so we have got only one. So is convertible to, that should probably work. Actually that's not going to work because how can we know if something is convertible to NOAA if I only have a for declaration? But on the other hand, I would be surprised if this works because this is totally incomplete, and then we're using it here already. Although even then T is not known anyway, so we don't know this T. So maybe we still don't know. We don't have to know the NOAA. And then by the time this gets instantiated, then it is needed. But then we know it. But. And is convertible, is standard trait, or what else? Type traits, yeah, of course, type traits. I knew that. And then I forgot it again. Let's see if this fails hard. I don't think it failed hard, although we still have errors. Function template partial specialization is not allowed. Yeah, the template is implied here. Again. Yeah, it just works. I'm surprised. Amazing. So now I can call create on a NOA. Oh, yeah, I do have to pass the type, however. But I can leave it that. So instead of, let's see. I mean, also my translation unit now must be allocated on the heap. Currently, I'm making that thing here. Making one here. So this should become more like an. Let's make it an auto. Auto TU is, and then yeah, you can do. I'm just going to do NOA create. And then of course you have to tell what it is, and I've got that again. Translation unit. So this creates a NOA, and then it should refuse to create it unless translation unit is derived from a NOA. So it's actually a NOA. Create must be static, of course. Right, and then when that works too, yeah, we can work on the NOA container, which is a NOA by itself, but exists of a container. I'm going to use a list. Could use a DQ. Could use a vector, but I don't want to. I'm going to use a DQ. A DQ of yeah, unique pointers. I can't type. Unique pointer to the NOA base class. Yep. No, I was already including the header of the unique pointer. So we do still need DQ. Include DQ. Yeah, the nice thing of the DQ is that we can have iterators that point inside of the DQ, and they won't be invalidated. Not even, I think, if we move the whole DQ. Is that true? No, we're not moving any NOA though, because they're just pointed to, just sit somewhere on the heap. But yeah, if I think that iterators to this DQ would be invalidated if I move it, then I should probably make explicit that any NOA cannot be copied or not even moved. So just create it on the heap, and then that's where it sits. And why not, right? Yeah. So I make NOA non-movable, non-copyable. Delete. This is annoying though, because you can delete the copy constructor but then still move it. I mean, that's the whole point of a move constructor, that you can move it even though you can't copy it. But if I define a copy constructor like this, it says, hey, we have a user-defined copy constructor. Therefore, let's not generate the move constructor, the default move constructor. So now we should have both not a copy constructor and also not a move constructor. But it nags me. It's like, yeah, I'm deleting the copy constructor, but what about the move constructor? And same for the other thing. If you delete the move constructor, then the copy constructor also gets killed. So one is enough, but in both cases, the first thing you would think if you look at this is on the but does the move constructor exist then, or if I delete the move constructor, does the copy constructor exist? It's a bit unclear. I hate that, because I hate adding code that is nonsensical. Like, I also remove return 0 from main, because it's just not needed. So I could add, remove the move constructor here, and then it looks, now it looks like I don't know what I'm doing, because why type that line when the other line is enough? I'm not going to do that. I'd rather have confusion than have my knowledge questioned, or but I can't find the words. Something with honor and stuff. Can also add it, like always add it to in a comment, I guess. And yeah, like I said, it's not necessary whatsoever, because they just sit on the heap somewhere. Hey, call to implicitly delete the default constructor. Oh, also the default constructor got deleted. Yeah, well, that was not my intention. So you have to add that one back. So if you add this line, then it's not generating anything anymore, and also not a default constructor. What is this? No matching function for a call to create. Candidate template ignored. Constraints not satisfied. Oh boy. T's translation units. Arg is blah blah. Create translation unit does not satisfy concept NOA. Because standard is convertible, translation unit NOA evaluated to false. Yeah, I think the reason is that this would need to make a copy. So this thing is derived from a NOA, but convertible means that you make it a NOA. So then you would have to copy the base class. And we just killed the copy constructor, so hey, we found a bug. It's not convertible, it's derived from. How do I check if something is derived from? Could use a pointer. So not a more direct way, or more... is derived, or is base. There is an is base. Is derived from also exists. It's more literally what I want. No, actually. What is the difference between is base? There is an is base, I'm sure. Yeah, is base off. Oh, now you see it. It's an extra. So is derived from means that it is a base. And you can convert the pointer. I think that I need the last one as well. Definitely need the last one as well. So we need the derived from then. Okay. And we need to include concepts. Yeah, the pointer conversion happens here. I'm creating something derived from. Actually, maybe I should return a unique pointer here to a NOA instead of to T. But yeah, I mean, often then this pointer will be stored inside a container with a unique pointer to NOA, and that means then, of course, that the pointer must be you must be able to assign a pointer to a derived class to a pointer to a NOA. What a mouthful. Derived from, derived base. Yep, good, we have it. It compiles. Brilliant. So now I have my container exists of a DQ of pointers to other NOAs called children. Absolutely perfect. And then the NOA itself must NOA is the base class, but it can be either a container or a NOA leaf. So you need to make a NOA leaf as well. Which is just very much like a container, except that it isn't. But What am I doing? I meant copy. Copy. Well, actually, you might as well VI this. So we copy this. Well, it's not that much alike actually, but no DQ. This is no leaf, and obviously that is also nonsense. Yeah, every NOA leaf has a parent, and that would be a container. So let's add a NOA container here, which then of course cannot be a unique pointer, because you can only have one unique pointer. That's what unique means. But the parent will have a longer lifetime than this thing, which is the child of that parent. So it's completely safe to point back to the parent. The parent gets destroyed, and so does this object, and therefore the pointer to the parent. Yeah, it's a leaf. So for the rest, it's a dead end. We just have for the tree, we have just pointer back to the parent. That's it. And then from the NOA container, we have pointers to NOAs, but they can be either containers or NOA leaves. And I want to know which, of course. And we must be able to convert it back also then to the correct type. Now, we could store maybe a standard variant stuff, but I think I'm going to do it in a more manual way. We can add virtual classes, virtual functions to NOA that tells me what it is, and then use static cast to get the actual type. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's the only way. Well, we could add a type here, of course. Not really needing to call a virtual function for this. It means that class NOA, or at least this header file, or and the class then, already must know which types exist. So I could make an enum NOA types, and then we have leaf and container at the moment. This must be initialized, so now we need a constructor. Something else than the default constructor, I suppose. So the moment we construct this, we need to know what the type is. What type. We're gonna put that in type. And then eventually we want to be able to retrieve that type, like now more like, maybe, I don't know, Boolean is A, or compare the type. Just get the type and compare it with something. It's, I don't know, can always add the other one as well. So now we don't have the default constructor anymore, therefore we will get again that same error, which will tell us where it happens, and that would be here. So this is a container. Yeah, the base class must be mentioned first. So we now have colon, base class, and then optionally the name. And this is a container. Yeah, because wait a minute, it is a no, it is a container. That's nonsense then. Huh? Wait a minute. This thing is derived from NOAA container. That should still have a default constructor. Oh, that does not have a default constructor anymore because that got deleted because the base class of that doesn't have a default constructor anymore. But there is no need to make a change here actually. So let's place that. Go back to where we had. I want to hit that button, and then this one must be given back the default constructor or a default constructor. Public default constructor. And then we have, of course, the NOAA leaf. It's the same problem. Public NOAA leaf default constructor. Now it makes this a leaf. Good, that compiles. Now we have a tree, but of course you want to be able to do several things with it, like insert a new element at some point. The only thing that you can insert anything into is a container, right? So you have to edit the container. And then add something to be able to insert something. Well, that could be any NOAA. We're gonna pass a standard unique pointer, I suppose. And then that must be moved. So we have something that adds it and moves it. Basically, the whole interface of the standard DQ could be used. I don't want to expose interface of the DQ, that would be confusing. It's probably better to name every operation in English in a more where it's more specifically describing what we want to do. For example, I'm going to peek how I did it here. This was written 25 years ago or something. And I have this is an inserter. I want to look at, oh, actually that is in the same. Yeah, I was using a list of pointers. You do have iterators here. Become parent. This is the one, right? So this NOA become parent of instead of. NOAs is a list of NOA pointers. The type of the internal STL container. Yeah, well, okay, so this implementation does give direct access to the underlying container. You can just get a reference to that list. I don't think that is a very good idea, no. But we did find something like add become parent of. So where's that defined then? So more down to earth is the add to parent. So you have a container, I think. The C is, no, the C is a, well, I guess C means container, but it is a NOA CT pointer. Must be a container. No, the other way around. It's again inverted. This here is the container. I think this is they point to each other, of course. A parent points to a child, and a child points to the parent. So I think this is fixing one of those directions. Why are we looking in a container here? Get parent NOAs begin. Get parents. I don't get it at all. You have to make up something ourselves, I suppose. I'm wondering how bad can those non-overlapping areas overlap. Suppose I have one big container here and then another big container. Then, unless that is a leaf, it's not really possible, well, not without inserters, that the next one starts here. Because in the end, I think everything must be part of a leaf. So this minus sign here must be part of a leaf. And if this thing exists, then this is a container. Therefore, there must be a leaf that contains this character here. Thus, if this is a container, then it is partitioned in a few parts like that. And let's make this a container as well. 2 parts. And now it's possible that, say, this one is a container and this, a leaf, and this one is a container of 2 leaves. And this one is a leaf again, and this one is a container again. And it must end here, because if it did not end here, there would be overlapping. Yeah? So that's not allowed. I'm assuming that it can be inside of something, so it overlaps, but it is completely inside of it. But it cannot overlap with a beginning or an end of something else. So it could be like that, and then we have, for example, well, those are leaves, and this thing is also split into two. Add 2 leaves here, and then add 1 leaf here. Then we have to finish it. Let's say more here, and then all of these could be leaves. Hello, AG. Also, I think that you know what something is by only looking at the source code up till that point. Is that true? Do you ever have to look ahead to know what something is? So can someone make up some C++ code where the formatting, and the formatting depends on what it is, right? So where you only know what it is if you look ahead. Edgy, tell me. Yeah, these are very nasty things, you know, like this. This is super, super nasty. The less than. Very, very, very nasty. Let's suppose we have a class, that is a user code, foo bar less than. Is that the beginning of a template, or could it be just less than? I think Clang format is assuming that this must be a type, period. Because if it was less than, then we have a Boolean expression here that is not assigned to anything. So if you do bar is, now you have a problem, because bar could be a Boolean, and then you, at this point, you don't know if this is the beginning of a type or if it is an operator less than. You just can't know that. So there's two possibilities. It could become this, or it could become this. Now, I'm not totally against using the fact that I use capitalized types always, but sometimes they are not capitalized. So if I do a using of something, but then it's just a type, that would not be a template type. So you could do a using bar type is a bar float, but yeah, then you would just get this. And at least we wouldn't have the problem with the less than. But you can have templated usings. It's just a fact. So you could have template type name T. Which is kind of bullshit, but okay. Let's say this is a thing. And then yeah, you would have a T here. So now you can't. Well, now you can say, okay, I'm gonna allow to add a regular expression that tells me that if something ends on type, then it is a type. It is also not always the case. I have variables that end on underscore type. So in this case, particularly this case, then you really don't know at this point here. So you can't see the rest yet. You don't know if this is less than or part of a template. Now at this point you could guess that it is a template. Although even that would still be possible that it is not, I think. And then you get the double colon. Now it becomes at least extremely likely that it was a template. But that would be a look ahead then. So you can only know what the less than is at the moment that you can guess that the less than is something. And then you continue scanning and then you decide, well, maybe it wasn't a less than. After But yeah, then we have to run the full compiler on it. That is of course always an option. Or is it? Is it okay to have a slow formatter that fails to format your code unless it compiles? Or I guess you can just ignore errors and then continue anyway. There are styles that use a camel case or Pascal case even, I think, for everything, including function names. It's absolutely impossible to see if it is a type just by looking at the name. No, I didn't try that. It's free, I guess, but limited. I mean, if it's totally free, then I suppose you can't use it very heavily. I cancelled the Claude, by the way, so till April 7th, so very soon. It's now the 3rd or something, so yeah. Up till and including Sunday, I still have Claude, and after that, I want to switch to Grok 3, which is more expensive, $30 per month instead of 20. Could try switching to the Mini Pro as well. I don't think I have an URL for that yet. Let me try to find that. Two per minute, it's a lot. This is just a block. Yeah, that's nice, a million. it says here. I can't find the link. You can't post links, by the way, but maybe if you remove the HTTPL and stuff like that. I can't find a link. Yeah, it says developers and enterprises can start experimenting in Google AI Studio. Maybe I can use that, but I'm not a Gemini Advanced user yet. I could become that, I guess. So I don't really see a free link. Are you sure it's free? No, that is the studio thing. Return. Yeah. Thanks. Try that one. How much is this costing then? If you once I leave experimental, is this one of those $200 a month things? I don't want to pay that for it. That's a bit too much. I mean, I don't want to pay for that kind of bundles. Which is bigger? Test if AI knows which number is bigger. Snore. $200 a month. Now you can use AI to know which number is bigger. I'll ask a question. Do I ask, an object falls into a black hole, does it make... I can't type. Does it make sense? Does it make sense to talk about it being way past the event horizon if the object is not sentient? Okay, I added it, and now grün again. I added it, and now what? It's not running. Just try that again. Observer dependence. Confusion often arises because of observer dependence. For the falling object, it crosses the event horizon, potentially without noticing anything special, at the exact moment for a large enough black hole. It continues journey inward. From its perspective, or a hypothetical observer falling with it. Now this is the intelligent remark that I was looking for. It can definitely be way past the horizon. For a distant observer, due to extreme gravitational time dilation, the distant observer will never actually see the object cross the event horizon. They will see it approach, slow down, get dimmer and redder, and effectively freeze visually just outside the horizon. Yeah, but is it just visual, or is it actually? Okay, so the effect that a distant observer never sees the object go past the event horizon. Is it just visual? Because the light takes more and more time to escape. Or does the object actually not go past the event horizon? From the perspective of the distant observer, because of time dilation. The object never reaches the moment where it goes beyond. Yeah, well. So I don't know if it makes sense then. So my first question: if an object is not sentient, then the universe will have ended by the time it passes the event horizon. So does it make any sense to talk about what happens after everyone died and the non-sentient object falls past the event horizon? I'll type that in. Yeah, well, okay. I can't think of a programming question to test this thing with. It seems cool. I'll keep it in my tabs here. Well, there is something I want to know, of course. Maybe this thing knows. Let's ask a new question. Oh, it's giving me the middle finger. Yeah. Why? Just kidding. Formatter. 2 T's. No, whatever. Jolly fast. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm reading and reading and reading, so I think I'm gonna stop the stream because it makes just a little sense to stream this. I'm again thinking that probably I just can't go get around using LLVM for half a day. I thought I could, but it's doing too much work that otherwise I would have to do myself, which is reinventing the wheel. So I just have to use this interface, I'm afraid. It's never as easy as you want it to be, I guess. Damn it. Oh, well, my knight cannot go anywhere anymore. Can defend it like this. That still works. Give it away like that. Nah. If you do this and place a pawn, then what? Yeah. Not really nice, is it? Hey, did not run out of time. Not too bad. Oops. That's a fuck. I fucked. What did I do? Yeah, they lose a full rook. No idea. At 1795 player. Oh, what did I do? Oh, he's not taking my rook. I didn't lose any material. Wow. I could have taken the knight with the pawn. No, I didn't. Why am I being so stupid? I deserve to lose this. Ain't good. Ain't good. Queen takes there, threatens mate. No, not really. Let's make a hole here. I'm so going to survive this. Yeah, that kind of sucks. I have to admit that. And it doesn't really suck. Not really. Yes, no. Pawn here. Bishop there. Oops. I would have one extra move. Yeah, the pawn does go there. I could push it forward, I think, after the bishop comes here. No, my rook is still there. Queen here. At least then I don't immediately lose a pawn. Queen here, maybe. Defend that. Does that work? I think it works. It's not defended. Well, actually, if the bishop moves, then that is not even defended. That might be a good move. Bishop a6, queen d7. Oh, that's a good move. Yeah, and now I can't go to d7. And this is attacked. And the mate threat is there with the rook. There is no solution here. Can't even. I would have to do something like this. Yeah, I don't know. I'm losing a full rook. Well, it's just losing a full rook. It's nothing. Absolute horror. This is not even threatening anything. Tja, a rook for a pawn. I need my queen here. I think. Maybe I'll win on time at this rate. It's threatening something. Let's go away. Oh, it's attacking this. No, I give away that pawn. Shit. Yeah, I can go here, but then the rook comes there. It doesn't even help much. Or at all. Might as well went here. Yeah, that's straight away, right? Yeah, I should have. He took that rook though. No, this is undefended. Maybe we should have gone here. Why did it go here? Should have gone here. To at least threaten something. Let's use this piece. That's not possible. You can still go back though. But I got my material back, right? There's no mate thread. Oh, there is a mate thread. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah. So the moment I said there is no mate thread, it was this position. And I just didn't see that. Unbelievable. I have a completely wrong position here? No. Let's give it away and with the mate in two. Oh, this is so horrible. Why do we do that? Black, oh, it's only slightly better. Otherwise I would have done something like going here, I think. Then what happens? Well, at least I wouldn't have lost. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to eat and then I have to play chess for real, over a real board, after biking half an hour. Poor me. So that's it for today.